Hey guys, it's Rena. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome for anybody who is new here. So in the future on my channel, I want to try and move more towards using my stash as well as reviewing things. Obviously it seems like most of my videos are like either collection videos or reviews and hauls and stuff like that. So financially, going to school is difficult. And so I have a lot of things I have to save for and set aside money, to help out, groceries, bills, things like that. So I'm really starting to kickstart into saving, and in order to do that, I have to cut back on my makeup spending. So I have a couple new things, to talk about, which is, I'm sure I won't stop cold turkey. I'm not going on a no buy. It'll be more like a low buy. But I wanted to explore some different avenues that you can go on if you want to still, really be involved in the makeup community, but also, not always be, I guess, suckered into consumerism. So I go on the Makeup Rehab Reddit or subreddit on Reddit, and I'll have a link for that down below. It's a great resource if you're looking to go on a no buy, low buy, create a budget for yourself, get a talk me out of. The people over on that subreddit are fantastic for that. And it also helps you keep accountable if you're part of a community. But there is a project pan that they're doing right now called the 12 Pans of Christmas. I'm a little bit late to it. I'm about a month late, but with school and everything, it's kind of crazy to keep on track with these things. So I decided to just start a month late and come up with my 12 Pans of Christmas. You can kind of choose your own products and your own goals. For me, this is really helpful because instead of saying you have to finish the whole product, it's kind of nice to be able to set my own goals and be more realistic with myself and not feel bad if I don't attain full, finishing of a product. So I have my 12 products that I'm going to be working on Project Pan, and I'll be updating every month as best as I can. If I remember, I'm going to put little, notes in my calendar. But I wanted to share with you the products I'm going to be trying to pan or use up a little bit more. So let's just get into it. The first thing I have is my original Naked palette, which I recently did a video on. So somewhere above me will be a little info card on that. I showed that I already hit pan on Sin, and my goals for this in the months leading up to Christmas is to increase the pan size on Sin at least double, I hope, and then hit pan on at least one more eyeshadow. I'm probably close to it on either Naked, Buck, or Sidecar, so those will probably be the ones that I focus on the most. But I really just want to keep using this palette up. I've had it for a long time. It's a great palette. It deserves to be used. So those are my goals for that one. The next thing I have is kind of a cheat, I guess. It's my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is very small right now. It has a couple more sharpenings in it, but this stuff just lasts forever. I've had this pencil for a very long time. I have a backup of it, so maybe that's also kind of cheating, but I definitely want to just keep getting through my collection and hitting those backups instead of just having them sit around, actually getting to use them. So the goal is to completely finish this one, which I think is pretty attainable. The next is Fiorne Are You My Mummy? This is a sample, kind of like a deluxe sample size. I've had it for a long time. It's one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time, but it's I just have so much that I rarely reach for it. But it's being discontinued, and I have a full-size backup of it because it is one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time. And my goal is to finish up the sample, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot of uses for loose eyeshadow, for sure. Probably at least 10, maybe more, I don't know. So I'm going to try and finish up this sample, move it on out, but I really do like this one, and it's a really pretty color. I just want to get through it so I can move on to other things. The next thing is MAC Lightscapade. This is one of my absolute favorite highlighters. It looks like this. You can see where I kind of have, maybe it's hard to tell, but you can see some holes in here. That's where my brush is kind of broken through and then starting to get down into the product. So my goal is to just increase the size and the frequency of those holes. Highlighters are so hard to get through because, you know, you don't exactly put it all over your face. It's not like a finishing powder, unless you wanted to. I guess this is a mineralized skin finish, you could, but I just want to increase the hole size, I guess, and keep using this. My nails are atrocious, I'm sorry guys. The next thing is something I also did a recent review on, so if I can put another card up there, I will. This is the Urban Decay Ultimate Ozone Multi-Purpose Priming Pencil. As I said in the video, this product goes pretty fast, and I use it for multiple different purposes, sharpening in between uses. So my goal for this is to hopefully finish it. I don't know if I will, but I use it for my brows almost every day and occasionally for a lip liner, so hopefully I will get through this by Christmas. We'll see. Okay, the next is my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I swear to God, this thing never ends. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it. I really want to try a new one, but I don't hate this one, so I want to use it, you know what I mean? It's not like it's terrible, it definitely works. It's just not my favorite, and it's not my favorite like formula, texture, or whatever. So I'm gonna try and finish this. That's my goal, is to finish this by Christmas. And if I do, I'll replace it probably with the Jouer one. To be determined. We'll see, but hopefully finish that one. So the next thing is this little tiny lipstick sample, which is kind of funny. I know it's weird to put like, ignore the swatches, that's for a different thing. Kind of funny to put like a deluxe size sample into this, but I had this for maybe a year now and I use it sparingly, but I really do love the color and it's a great everyday lip color for me. So I'm going to try and reach for this a little bit more if I'm doing a more bold eye look. I love the color, but having these deluxe size samples around is kind of annoying, and I'd rather just move it along. So I'm going to use it, see if I finish it. The goal is to hopefully finish it. We'll see. Panning a lipstick takes a long time, especially if it's like a traditional bullet lipstick. So we'll see how it goes. But, you know, I don't want to just throw it away. That seems really wasteful since I do like the color. Okay, the next thing is Urban Decay Primer Potion in Enigma. This is a full size. I've had this for so long and I feel like they never end. But part of that problem is because I've been reaching for other primers. I kind of switch back and forth between this one, the regular Urban Decay, and then the Wet n Wild, which has been like my current favorite. So my goal is to finish this by Christmas. Just to move it on out. It's getting older, the formula's thickening up, but it's still usable, so I want to use what's left and then continue on with my other primers. So hopefully finish this. Next is my MAC Prep and Prime for lips. I've had this for a long time as well. Obviously, since I have the Ozone pencil, I've been using that more recently for this, but I really gotta use this. So my goal is to finish half. This stuff seems to last a long time, so I didn't want to say completely pan it because I feel like that would take a long time. So the goal is to get through half of it, and this is where it is at right now. So we'll see. Okay, the next one's a small one. It seems small, but you know, if you've ever tried these, you'll know. This is a little sample size. I think they're usually 1 milliliter. Of Twisted Wonderland perfume. This is called Silent Hill. This is one of my favorites. It's a newer one, but it's in the permanent line. So I know that if I finish it and I really liked it after that long, I can buy a full size. I need to finish a lot of my perfume samples, but this is one that I know I generally like so far, and yeah. But that's about how much perfume is in there. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I've already worn this about 4 times, and, you know, it doesn't look like much has been used. So the goal is to finish this little sample by then. I think I'll go through it pretty quickly during fall because it's such a nice fall scent. And I hopefully will do a video on Twisted Wonderland once I finish testing all the perfume samples I have from them, because I have like 10. But yeah, I love this, and I hope to finish the little sample bottle. Okay, so Wet n Wild Brulee. I've talked about this so much on my channel. I have multiple backups of this because it was really hard for me to find last year, and so I ordered them on Amazon, and they only came in a set of 3. So this is my first one, and as you can see, much pan has been exposed. So the goal on this one is to increase the pan, if not finish it. I don't know if I can finish it in, like, what is that, October, November, 3 months? I don't know if I can finish it in 3 months. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try, but at least increase the pan size. And the last thing I hesitated to put in here, but it's my Caudalie Eau de Beauté. Just ignore me. Ignore my French. Eau de Beauté thing, beauty elixir. Smoothing, glowing complexion. So it's just like a nice beauty mist. Oh my god, my mouth, I cannot talk. Beauty mist. I'm exhausted, guys. It's been a weekend and a half. So this is a nice mist that you spray on your face either before makeup, after makeup, throughout the day, whatever you want. I typically use Max Fix Plus, but I've had this since I got back from Paris, and I've used it a couple times. You can see, like, I definitely have made some kind of a dent in it, but the thing is, I'm not a big fan of the fragrance. I love the way it makes my skin look and feel, so I think I can power through the fragrance since it dissipates. And my goal is to finish, or get to about halfway, finish half of it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do what people do where they mark it with a Sharpie. I haven't done a panning project like this before, so I don't know my methods yet, but just wanted to share the products I'm going to be working on, and hopefully I'll update you guys each month. I have a bunch of new products to talk about too, and a bunch of other videos I have already filmed that I need to upload. Hopefully that'll happen. Anyway, it was good talking to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've ever done a project pan, or if you're participating in project 12 Pans of Christmas, I guess it's called. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon and update you guys on my progress.